Hi, I'm Mike Hamilton. I'm over here at Lithia Toyota, Redding, California. Today, behind me is two Highlander XLEs, one being a hybrid, one being a gas model, and I'm going to go over the differences in these two models. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So today I'm going to go over some of the unique differences and all the same similarities of both a hybrid model and a gas model. These are both the same trim package. They have some different equipment, which I'm going to go over. Some things are optional to both vehicles, some things are not optional to both vehicles. So I'm going to start over here. So one of the things you're going to find that will tell you this is a hybrid is this one here is all black in the Toyota logo, and then we get over to the hybrid one here, and it has a blue tint to it. A blue halo is what they call it. So that is the sign from the front end that you have a hybrid vehicle. Other than that, they're very similar in appearance. And I'm going to walk around this side here. Coming down to the side, we're going to see the same exact rims and tires on both vehicles here. So, well, we got Bridgestones on the hybrid model, and you get Michelin's on the gas model, but the rims are exactly the same. This one has got a black badge kit on it, so I think that will be optional. Even for the hybrid, it won't always be a black badge. Our turn signal indicators are here. This one has the roof rails, but no roof rack crossbars. Fuel door always in the same side here. And then coming to the back, we get that black badging again with the black Highlander badge, the XLE badge, the black Toyota badge here. And then we're going to walk over to the gas model. The gas model, this one is a special one. We have it tow equipped. That's factory. This vehicle has a capability of towing 5,000 pounds. The hybrid could tow to 3,500. They typically are not equipped with a automatically put a tow hitch on them. They can get a tow hitch, but it's something that's not done until the dealership gets it that I've seen, or maybe one or two I've ever seen hybrids that's already had it on there. Again, we got the same wheels and tires. Up on top, this one does come with its roof rails here and roof rack crossbars. Again, that's an optional item that could be added to the hybrid one. But everything else virtually looks the same. We do have a door side molding for getting the door dings. Again, we have our turn signal indicators in the mirror here. Same rims, different tires. And then let's go over the fuel economy of this vehicle. So this one is estimated at 20 city, 27 highway, 23 combined. We have an MSRP of $40,805. Now it's got a big upgrade with the tow hitch on there. That's $700 just that alone. So if you weren't wanted tow, that was going to save you that money right there. But this is where this one gets special. Right here we have 36-mile combined SUV here. This is a front-wheel drive model, so if you get an all-wheel drive, it's going to be a little bit less. It's 35 miles combined, and this one's 44,343. So actually, it's a little less than the other one, basically because you're upgrading with that tow hitch there. They both have the same premium audio system in it. I'm going to get inside and go over that too. We have, again, proximity keys here. So this is what your proximity key is going to look like right here. If my camera can focus, which is not wanting to do. But anyways, power lift gate, of course. Waiting for the new buyer is all-weather floor mats inside here, and it's already got the all-weather cargo tray it goes up the backrest of the third row. Third row can lay down pretty easy. Comes down like that, and then that middle row could give them a lot more space. But that's what it looks like. We're gonna have the same thing in the other one too. And then coming back over to the back seats on the gas one. This is a bench middle row. One of the models here that has an optional bench or captain's middle row. So this has the, I believe they call this graphite, but it's light gray. We are going to get your air controls for your middle row and the back row here, plus 2 USB ports in here. Plenty of space, and then you get lots of adjustability to give that third row some more space. Coming into the hybrid one here, captain's middle row here. So we got captain seats instead of bench middle row. So that's just a preference if you want that extra seat. A lot of people do buy them just for dogs, actually, because the dogs can't lay down on one of these captain seats. But we still have the same air controls and stuff ready for the back passengers in the same one in the hybrid here too. Blind spot monitors on both vehicles here. So they're both blind spot monitors and have all kinds of safety tech from the Toyota Safety Connect.
Chris Young, Dan Richland's desk, please.
Just giving you a good look at both of these vehicles from the long view and the side view here. All right, let me show you the engine bay for the gas model, and then I'll show it to you for the hybrid model. So your V6 engine is kind of neatly hidden under this plastic thing, kind of make things look a little more pretty. Your air intake, we have fluids in clear, easy to look at, gypstick in yellow. As you notice, there's an engine battery right here. So let's go over to the hybrid one. It's using a 4-cylinder engine, 2 electric motors, and where the engine battery is at is where they have the power inverter for the electric motors right here. So this makes the electricity for the hybrid systems, and that help assist the vehicle for power and torque and fuel economy. That right here. And then we have a coolant system for that too. Lots of few fluids. It's not quite as clean looking under the hood here because of all the extra stuff that's going on with the hybrid systems on here. But that's to give you an idea of what you're looking at when you're looking inside. And this weird thing to jump it is in here. There's a fuse panel in here with a little red tab here. So this is where you put your jump box right here on your positive cable, and then you got to ground to the frame, find a bolt or something, and then do to jump it, which is not as fun and easy to do as if you had a regular battery to hook your cables onto. But you see there's not all those fluid things are on this side too, like the other one. So you have extra coolant in there for that inverter there to keep that thing cooled down. And coming into the driver's door, we have our soft touch materials up here. So there is still some hard plastics on here. We have our auto dimming high beam button, our power lift gate button on here. Similar look inside both of these vehicles here. Same synthetic soft tech seats. We have a 10-way power adjustable seat with power lumbar. The other side's a 6-way power adjustable. And I'm gonna walk over to the hybrid one here, and you really can't tell the difference here. So other than we got some color differences, but same thing, power mirrors, power windows, power locks, bottle holders. We still have the same auto dimming high beam switch, our power lift gate, same steering wheel controls. There's a couple more modes on here that are different from the gas model. And then, but the infotainment screen, the soft touch leather, the adjustability seats. This has your all-weather floor mats already installed in it. And I'm gonna get inside the, back inside the hybrid. We're gonna go ahead and start that up. Both of these come with that proximity key and push start. So we have the push button here. Hybrids do not need to start their engine if they have a charge on their batteries. Something completely different here is the driver's information center. So this is the same here. Close the door, we got too much light in here, so I can't hardly see this. But instead of a tachometer in here, we have what's called an eco meter. So see where the green is? That's to stay in your best fuel economy by trying to keep that needle as low as possible. If you're really trying to hyper mile and trying to get your best fuel economy. All this infotainment's the same. We have a few extra items here. So we have an electric vehicle mode, and we have an eco normal sport mode on here. Our USBs, all there for Apple CarPlay, Android, all our radio controls still the same on here as the gas model there. So I'm going to take you over to the gas model. Gas model going to start up because it is a gas engine. This will start up. Now that infotainment screen or driver's information center is the same screen, but now we have a tachometer on here because we do have a regular gas engine and not a hybrid systems here with an 8-speed transmission. This is all the same. This is all the same. All this is the same. Your moonroof, sunroof is all the same. And then we have the same modes here for your eco sport mode, but then we have some terrain modes that you do not get in the hybrid model here. So let me see if I get the camera on that. So we have our mud and sand, our normal rock and dirt. Then we have a snow mode, a downhill assist control, that A off button. So that's the new laws with the federal where the vehicle is supposed to shut down if it sits too long out in idle at a stoplight or something. That overrides that shut off thing that the government's requiring. So you push that once when you start it, and your vehicle will not shut off when you're stopped at a stoplight for any given time. All this is, everything else in here is the same as the hybrid model here. So the materials, fit and finish. We have some hard plastics again. So I wish it gets a little more softer touch. You get soft touch up here, but not all the way across. But it's close. Leather wrapped steering wheel, pretty nice here. I need to change my trying to find the right. There we go. Now you can see the steering wheel with all your controls, all that stuff. Nothing is different between these two vehicles here. Heated seats on each one, dual climate controls, 3 climates with the back climate too. Even with the seat pretty far back, I still have decent knee room here. I'm 6'2". So these seats are pushed pretty far back. That's giving me still enough room to be reasonably comfortable. And then up above my head is like a coved out area, so like I don't bump my head because it drops down in this area right here and climbs up. Reading lights, and then just kind of a good look at the 2 front seats on this hybrid model here. Again, this is one of the 3 colors, so we have that light gray, this is the black, and there's a tan type color available to this too. Let's come to the back here, show you the squeezing the handle. We do have backup camera on this, of course, and then these back seats lay down easily flat on this one too, and then you could have storage, or you could have all 8 seats in this in action if you needed to, but a good storage space. And then you have even that middle row will lay down and give you extended room for larger items here. Well, I'm gonna mess with this right now, but it does lay all the way flat. There at the bottom it says right in the middle S1, in the middle of the temperature outside and the fuel or the trip on the right side. So this has a sequential shifter with the CVT, continuous variable transmission. So it really doesn't have any gears in it, but it mimics having 8 speeds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 6 speeds, not 8 speeds on this hybrid. So I just learned something new myself, and I'll keep that in there. So always learning the product. So the other gas model has an 8-speed transmission. This has a continuous variable shiftless transmission, but it can be shifted with 6 speeds, like as if it had a real transmission in it. That transmission is supposedly better for longevity. It's got big synchro gears and big metal meshing gears instead of hydraulic small moving parts, and has less chance of major failure on it. Again, I'm Mike Hamilton over here at Lithia Toyota Reading. This video wasn't about going over the little stuff like I normally do. I have like 60 videos, and there's plenty of Highlander videos, but I just want to show some of the unique differences. Again, a 5,000 pound capable towing vehicle in the gas model, 3,500 pounds. You could get them already tow equipped with a tow hitch on them in the gas model. You have the options of both a captain's and a bench middle row in this, multiple colors. Fuel economy is the greatest thing. So instead of 23 miles a gallon, you're going to average probably 10 miles better than that, like 33 miles a gallon or so, or better. So 34, 35 is what they're rating these things to do. They come in all-wheel drives in both models, and front-wheel drives both models. So it's called a front-wheel drive optional with all-wheel drive. So they're always standard front-wheel drive, option is the all-wheel drive. And then you have other options like the seat configuration, roof rack crossbars, all-weather floor mats, tow hitch, body side molding. Are some of the little unique features that are different about the two vehicles. Thank you again for watching my video. I'm Mike Hamilton. See you next time.